This is comparatively easy. Hello, English-speaking world. All the German learners, I greet you. In this video, we'll be looking at the comparative. It is a grammatical form of the adjective to compare things. It expresses that one is more in a certain way than the other or others. To create the form, you add er at the end of the adjective, just like in English. For example, laut, loud, lauter, louder, schnell, fast, schneller, faster. In English, long adjectives have a different grammatical form, namely using more plus adjective. But in German, all comparative forms are built with the er method. Using mehr is not possible. For example, freundlich, friendly, freundlicher, more friendly, interessant, interesting, interessanter, more interesting. Pretty easy, right? There is one more thing to consider though. There are about 20 adjectives that change their vowels a, o, or u into umlauts in the comparative form. For example, alt, old, älter, older, klug, smart, klüger, smarter, groß, big, tall, great, größer, bigger, taller, greater. Vowel combinations like AU or EU never change though. Here's a list of the adjectives that have this change. Alt, old, arg, bad, arm, poor, dumm, stupid, gesund, healthy, grob, rude, groß, big, hart, hard, jung, young, kalt, cold, klug, smart, kurz, short, lang, long, nah, close, oft, often, scharf, spicy, schwach, weak, schwarz, black, stark, strong, warm, warm. Let's look at some examples. Er ist älter. He's older. Sie ist klüger. She is smarter. Das Haus ist größer. The house is bigger. You can add als afterwards, which means than, and add the person or thing you're comparing it to. Er ist älter als Peter. He's older than Peter. Sie ist klüger als ihr Freund. She is smarter than her boyfriend. Das Haus ist größer als deins. That house is bigger than yours. Keep in mind that als is not a preposition, and so it does not influence the case. The case depends on whether you are comparing subjects, objects, receivers, or owners. If you don't know which case to use, nominative should be your default guess. There are a few exceptions that need to be learned by heart. They are gut, besser, good, better, gerne, lieber, gladly, rather, hoch, höher, high, higher, viel, mehr, much, more. Here are some examples. Der Turm ist hoch, aber der andere Turm war höher. That tower is tall, but the other tower was taller. Er hat mich gern, aber er hat sie lieber. He likes me, but he likes her more. Sie sind gut, aber wir sind besser. They are good, but we are better. Sie haben schon viel bekommen und jetzt wollen sie noch mehr. They have already received a lot and now they want even more. There are a few adjectives ending in el or euer, and they lose that e for phonetic reasons. For example, teuer, not teurer, but teurer. Dunkel, not dunkler, but dunkler. For example, jetzt ist es dunkel, aber nachher ist es noch dunkler. Now it is dark, but later it will be even darker. Das Auto ist teuer, aber das ist teurer. That car is expensive, but that one is more expensive. You might know that in German you can use adjectives as adverbs, and the same goes for the comparative. So you can also say things like Sprechen Sie bitte lauter. Please speak up. Literally, more loudly. Er läuft schneller. He runs faster. Sie singt schöner. She sings more beautifully. And you can also use the comparative to express a development using werden, to become, to get. For example, es wird kälter. It's getting colder. Du wirst besser. You're getting better. Du bist klüger geworden. You've become smarter. And lastly, if you know how to use the adjective declination, you can also use the comparative form as an attribute, so in front of nouns, just like a normal adjective. For example, der stärkere Mann, the stronger man. It means the same thing as the following relative clause. Der Mann, der stärker ist. The man who is stronger. Die bessere Mannschaft. The better team. It means die Mannschaft, die besser ist. The team that is better. Die ältere Schwester. The older sister. Die Schwester, die älter ist. The sister who is older. Das teurere Auto. The more expensive car. Das Auto, das teurer ist. The car that is more expensive. Let's look at what we've learned. The comparative is used to compare things. It expresses that one is more in a certain way than the other. It is constructed by adding er at the end of the adjective. To mention the lesser thing of the comparison, you add the word als afterwards, which means than, followed by the lesser thing. Some adjectives also have their vowel change into an umlaut in the comparative form. They are alt, arg, arm, dumm, gesund, grob, groß, hart, jung, kalt, klug, kurz, lang, nah, oft, scharf, schwach, schwarz, stark, warm. There are also some irregular forms. They are gut, besser, gern, lieber, hoch, höher, viel, mehr. Adjectives ending in el or euer lose that e. Dunkel, dunkler, teuer, teurer. You can use the comparative with werden to express a development. You can also use it as an adverb to describe an action. And you can use it as an attribute. It needs the normal adjective declination then. Alright, that's it. Now you know the comparative. In the next video I will cover the superlative, which is often learned together with the comparative. If you have any questions, write them in the comments and I will try to answer them. Please like and share this video und wie immer vielen Dank für Ihre Aufmerksamkeit.